Alright, so basically, I was gonna say I'll make this quick, but me making a commentary video that's quick doesn't exist. But the trailer, I think yesterday or 2 days ago maybe. I don't remember, but I seen it yesterday. The trailer for Halo campaign, I think it said Halo campaign involved, not combat. It wasn't combat, but it's basically we're getting a remaster of Halo, and well, it's coming to it's coming on platforms now, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. Which, I mean, we been knew that this was gonna happen because I think they said this like a while ago that they like we know that Xbox said that okay, we're gonna start sharing our exclusives now because we want more people to start playing our games. And even then, a lot of people have been asking, to like at this point just stop with the exclusives. Like, we just want to play games now. But really, right now we're more so just upset at Xbox right now because the pricing of their stuff. But as far as the decision, this isn't like them wanting to expand their player base and wanted to like bring more players to their games and stuff. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea at all. I'll never knock that. Like, you want more people, you want to expand your player base, please do. I'll never knock that down. Does it feel a little weird? Just a tiny bit. With the other games, no. Like Forza. I mean, Forza, I really don't feel it doesn't feel weird at all because it's just like it's a primarily online racing game. So giving away Forza, like, it doesn't it doesn't change nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's a racing game. Like, who really cares about holding a racing game like that? You feel me? Like, if PlayStation want to give up Gran Turismo, then it's like, okay, sure. You feel me? Like, it's not nothing grand, at least that I know of. I mean, if I'm uncultured, then go ahead and call me out on that. But when it comes like for Halo, yeah, I mean, Halo holds a lot of significance to Xbox. I mean, it was the first game to come out when the OG Xbox came out. Like it's literally like the OG Xbox got delayed because Halo had to go through some changes. Like, it holds a lot of significance to it, but now it's just like, we're in that day and age where we don't. I don't know. Well, actually, I'm not really alone on this. Well, partially. What I'm finna say, I know I'm not alone. I'm saying, like, we don't really care about exclusives no more. We just want to play games. This is opinion, but I'm about to say next. I don't know if I'm alone in, because I've never seen anyone say this before. But truth be told, genuinely throughout my whole life, I've never been moved by exclusives. In the sense of like, oh, like, there's this exclusive title, I have to get it, and it's my sole reason for buying it's a reason for me buying a console. You feel me? Like back when I used to want a 360. This is before I got my PS3. Like, I used to want a 360, and it wasn't even because that there's like a whole bunch of exclusives and all these different indie games is on it. Like, it was so I wanted it because everybody, it seemed it was the most popular console at the time. Everybody had it. It seemed really cool. People that I knew, everyone that I knew pretty much had a 360. So, what I'm saying, I wanted a 360 as well. Of course, my mom had to make the correct decision of checking to see if going online to see if getting a 360 was a move, and it is and isn't. It really just depends on circumstances, all that. But the biggest selling point for her was probably that PS3 was you could play online for free instead of having to pay for a subscription. So that's most likely why I got it. Shout out to my mom for making that decision, because trust me, giving me that PS3 was a lot of things in people. My life I would never know if I didn't own a PS3. That PS3 was life changing for real. But even later on, like I never felt moved by any exclusive to get a console. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, if the console looks good to me, then okay, I want that console. That's just plain and simple. There's no games that can motivate me to get a single, like just to get me a console. Me getting the series, well, me getting the Xbox and then I didn't even ask for the Xbox One. I just my grandma just got it for me, which definitely shout out to her for that. My grandma just got it for me, and I was cool with it. I didn't mind it. I didn't really care, you know what I'm saying? I was just glad that I had a next gen console. I did want the PS5 at first, but like when it was announced, but I didn't I realized like how many people wanted this. So I'm like, okay, let me do like a smarter thing and get the Series X, and that still took like 8 months. Still took 8 months for me to get, basically. Like the first week of June is when I got my Series X. There should be a short. I have a YouTube short where shows that I got it. I think it's a YouTube short, because I remember posting it when I got it. But in retrospect, I did make the better decision getting the Series X. In my opinion, even if right now, Xbox not looking too good, but I don't regret my decision at all. But I feel like really the exclusives they never matter to me. So it's like, obviously I can easily say, oh, like who really cares about exclusives? It's easy for me to say that, but I feel like right now it's also for me easy to say that, because a lot of people share that same sentiment where it's like, we no longer really care about exclusives. Exclusives, like, it's like they're cool, but you know what I'm saying, we just want to play games now. Like that's all we really care about. We just want to play. We want to connect more. You know what I'm saying? That's why we want more crossplay. Like you make an exclusive is, I mean, the only company that I feel like we wouldn't mind like keeping exclusives going is Nintendo. That would feel really weird if Nintendo like stopped. But like when it comes to like PlayStation and Xbox, like that's those two, we really want them to like, okay, like yeah, y'all can stop the exclusives now. It's we're over with it. We're over it. Like it's not moving us no more. We just want to play. We just want to play. So since all the games are, everything's expensive now, and you know what I'm saying, we're just blessed to even have a console in the first place. We just want to play games for real. We genuinely do. We just, you know what I'm saying, we just want to vibe. And there are still some people that are trying to keep this whole console wars thing going. Like it ain't been dead for the past like few years. Honestly, it's this whole console wars thing, like it just, like I say, like a good year, 2 years after the PS5 and Series X released, like that's when console wars just pretty much like it was pretty much over. Nope, like who cares anymore? That's when we really just stopped caring. But then I say 2024, like 2024 to this year, we really pushed that notion like, hey, we genuinely do not care. Dang, I really messed that up. We really do not care about exclusives anymore. So go ahead and just make them available for everybody. And pretty much Microsoft listened and just goes like, hey, like y'all want more games? y'all want to like y'all don't want exclusive no more. Okay, we can expand our games. We don't mind that, and they started doing that. That's perfectly fine. You know. But of course, there's still some people that want to continue on this whole stupid console. I mean, really, I always found the console wars to be kind of dumb in a sense. Like if you prefer a console over the other, you know what I'm saying? That's genuinely just you. It's all preference and all that. And there's always reasons as to which console is like overall better and stuff. But generally speaking, like it all boils down to preference, and it doesn't really like this whole console wars thing is just it's there's no reason to be doing this. Like it's alright if you're a kid doing it, you know what I'm saying? Because you know like kids love just comparing stuff, and then it's always discussion for like just amongst them, right? But especially seeing adults trying to keep this thing afloat, it just feels stupid. It just feels really just you feel me? Speaking of adults, hold on, let me hit this line real fast before I pause. I'm playing this in real time too. Y'all probably can hear the controllers. But speaking of adults, this man right here now naturally I be back and forth on people's opinions, and that's fine, but seeing this man actively just backtracked on what he's saying, because he made a short, I forgot how long ago, I don't know if I'm probably not gonna go back to it, but he made a short a while ago saying that he was advocating for the end of console exclusives, and then now you get this.
Xbox are happy to announce Halo Campaign Evolved, an Unreal Engine remake of Halo Combat Evolved. Really?
Yeah, seeing it on Unreal, side note, like the game looks amazing. That trailer looks amazing. This is meaning Unreal Engine. Was it 5 or 6? I don't remember, but that engine looks. Unreal Engine is just so amazing, no matter what.
Releasing for Xbox, PC, and PS5. Wait, Halo on PS5? This feels so wrong. What do you mean? It's just Halo is the reason people started buying Xbox consoles in the first place, and you guys are just giving it away. The game that defined Xbox as a brand? Well, we want everyone to enjoy our games. Okay, that's fine, but you don't see PlayStation or Nintendo sharing. Can you imagine
Because, and I don't know if this argument is going to really hold anymore. Y'all can argue with me. Well, y'all can correct me or not, but because and Sony and Nintendo are Japanese companies. It's not gonna be easy for them to give up anything. We know that for sure. But
PlayStation releasing a God of War game on Xbox or Nintendo releasing a Mario game on PlayStation, they have console exclusives for a reason. Well,
it'll only be weird if Nintendo release anything else. So like it'll only truly feel weird when Nintendo starts expanding. Seeing God of War on Xbox, like modern God of War and Ragnarok, it wouldn't. I feel like it would make no difference. It really wouldn't.
I'd rather focus on Game Pass. And how's that working out for you? Everyone's canceling their Game Pass subscriptions because you raised the prices. We're literally watching the death of Xbox in real time. It really is the end of an era. Xbox are happy to.
Yeah, the end of an era that people stopped caring about since like what 2-3 years ago. Like right now, I ain't gonna lie. Right now, he's on a. Well, the comments gonna say it anyways. He's on a number of exclusives. We want to play all the same games. Okay, where's the other one? Where's it? But Lobster 2 buttery. Could have sworn you were the same guy who wanted an end to console exclusives. No hate, but come on. Exactly. Like, I don't want to bring any hate to you at all, but you're really backtracking what you said. Really just backtracking like what you said earlier, like some. I really forgot how long ago, but he did say that. I remember that short, and you're gonna just backtrack on that for real, like you're not trying to keep that whole thing just going is dumb. You know what I'm saying? But not my mind is running short, I guess. But who really like at the end of the day, like I'm pretty sure like a lot of us just really don't care that Xbox is expanding, and we can only hope that um that PlayStation starts doing the same. We're not really gonna. I don't think we're probably not gonna pressure Nintendo to do the same, really, because that's the only. Like I keep saying, it's the only one that is gonna truly feel weird. But we can only hope that PlayStation expands as well. Because I would like to, like I don't own a PS5. Yeah, I would like to, play God of War on my Series X to see so I could truly see, better graphics. See the game in like its truest form. I was trying to think of some other word, but seeing its truest form of how the game looks, because God of War looks amazing. Playing or get a feeling of Gran Turismo. What's another? I mean, well, they've exposed. Of course, they've expanded Crash and Spyro, so they don't really. Those are whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Some other exclusives, it's like they don't really. Exclusives don't even hit anymore, so it's like they might as well go ahead and just start. You know what I'm saying? It don't hit as hard as it used to, especially since we don't have E3. We no longer have E3. But yeah, at the end of the day, like who truly cares about exclusives? Me personally, I never cared for them. I don't know if any of y'all feel the same way, but yeah, let's just we still. I mean, of course, we still want the Game Pass to be lower back down Xbox, but we're cool with y'all expanding out more, because that's really what we've been asking for, and hopefully PlayStation later follows in its footsteps. And I probably said this before. I think I remember saying this before when the last time I played Fortnite on here. Dang, I lost my Super Uber. But we see, Xbox increasing their stuff and all that. Don't think that PlayStation won't, like other companies won't follow behind. I hope y'all know that. Like, just because they're not doing it now, don't mean they won't do it at all. Greed is a real thing. They could follow behind. They could follow up next. So don't be shocked if they do raise their prices of their stuff too. But that's it. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna make sure this week is actually just full and I don't miss a day of uploads. But with that, I'll see y'all whenever.